Hey guys, so it's an interesting one today. So obviously, I'm in emergency housing or temporary accommodation, and Tass Valley Council are trying to move me somewhere that's so far out of town. Being I'm on the lowest form of universal credit anyway, as we know, I'm not working at the moment currently in this situation. I'll be a 16-mile round trip. Like, oh, well, there's buses. Yeah, I can't afford to feed myself being in Eastleigh as I am. Yeah, and the issue is now they're trying to stick me somewhere that's going to cost me the better part of 40, £50 a week just to get to the gym on top of everything else. So basically, they're pulling my life apart again. And I've sort of explained the situation. At least where I am. I'm working on various things which I cannot discuss because obviously certain people who are doing the hacking know about. But what it will mean is basically I'll end up back on the streets on Tuesday because my booking will end here. And basically, I'll just end up sleeping on the street. So that's the way it's going to go. I cannot move to this place. It will isolate me. It will actually affect, and I will actually end up with some form of mental health, which I can proudly say I have documentation from the NHS to say I don't. It's legitimate. It appears that Test Valley just don't want to do their job, and they're trying to fob me off, etc. All the rest of it. I've been told regularly if I sign off certain bits of paperwork, I'm not entitled to housing or anything because, I then legally make myself homeless. But this doesn't matter. The crimes committed, my wife being pulled into drugs by her friends in a local pub, into a drugs party, etc., then committing various offences of driving under the influence, endanger a minor, etc., are not important, apparently, despite being serious criminal activity. The people that saw fit to pull apart our marriage, etc., because they knew better and I had mental health, were wrong. And now it's gone so far that I have so much evidence that no one wants to look at it. So what's going to happen eventually is Tuesday I'll be back sleeping on the street. So despite everything I've built, everything I'm working with, and everything that's going on, which is had a business advisor. I won't go into too much of it, but jump on everything I've got because he's that excited about what I have to build. Will now cost everything again because that's generally the way it works. If you're an honest English man, you're not entitled to any laws in this country, despite the 2010 Equality Act, which means Hampshire Constabulary haven't done their bloody job, which is no real surprise, really, is it? I'm in conference with various MPs in Hampshire, Cornwall, and also the Eastleigh area. So it's ridiculous, really. It's just the way it works. This is what happens in this country when you're not a human being and want your rights to be adhered to. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure somewhere if I can see it. Oh yeah, look. See this document. Apparently, in this country now, this document means absolutely bloody nothing. Do you know what I mean? The British passport no longer means anything in this country. Now, if you open up, and there's the first page in there, and it says very clearly that basically the Secretary of State requests and requires that in the name of Her Majesty, all those who may concern the bearer of this to pass freely without any hindrance and afford the bearer such assistance and protection as may be necessary. It basically says that Her Majesty's government have a duty of care to the holder of one of these, and they have certain rights that have to be adhered to. But it doesn't seem to matter anymore, does it? You can be a voting member of the British public and no one cares. Your laws, they just mean nothing. They sooner chase after someone walking down the road with a spliff than they will do, about people committing cyber terrorism or using listening tech or anything else that's all provable. Because the police are Jedi, so they don't actually need to do their job. Really, they get paid 30 grand a year for sitting on their ass and being fat, lazy twats, which is basically what I've seen. To be honest with you, I'll be as blunt as I can. So I will be on the street again this week, no matter what. I'm not playing this stupid little bloody game of being isolated somewhere where I can't actually get anywhere and progress in my life yet again. So now it's not just the idiots causing the hacking doing it. Now it's various councils trying to stop me progressing with my life. Now, there is a very important act within the Human Rights Act. It's called the Right to Life, which I'm not getting. So we'll see how much further this goes. I have spoken to a few MPs, rattled off a few emails as usual. Witnessed hacking, etc., phone line hacking. It's all been witnessed. It's all documented. I can pull up 1,000 character references over the last 2 years, and every one of them cannot believe that no one does their job, and that my ex-wife was pulled into drugs and saw fit to destroy my life for no reason other than I told the truth. And these people have witnessed the truth. They've witnessed the evidence. Says a lot, really, doesn't it? It really does. It shows the level of incompetence, stupidity, and just sheer malice by females who just get together and think they can pull people's lives apart because they know better. They have such perfect lives. So now this is how it's going to go. So yeah, so we'll see when I can upload and when I can't. I'll do my best, but at the end of the day, back on the streets. For no reason other than I'm trying to have my rights adhered to in my day in court, which even the citizens of Vice have said needs to be a criminal court. These are criminal cases, Chris. You have evidence of criminal activity. which apparently the police don't look at because in their Jedi wisdom they know more than the rest of the world and the laws. So I have no idea what they pay 30 grand a year for. It's obviously just to be lazy and fat, I'm guessing. Who knows? Anyway, I've got evidence of what they've done. I've passed it on to various people, including various MPs. So we'll see what happens. There are various acts in this country, real legislation that have been ignored. You know, I keep saying the 2010 Equality Act. That's just one. It will be used, and you know, I'm going to take this to the media, as I was told by the London police, counter-terrorism police, and various other organisations, which will come to light when it all goes to court. So yeah, I'll see you soon, guys. See you soon. Probably from the bench next time. See you later.